Hey guys, I'm James, and you're watching behind the scenes of the Speed Freaks Builder Series. For full episodes, you'll want to swing by Antony's YouTube channel, For the Bold. For all previous episodes, hang around and check out the playlist at the end of all of our videos. In our last video, Antony finished up the exhaust and capped it off with a super sweet Super Trap muffler. This week, we iced that cake by wrapping the custom pipes with DEI Titanium series basalt exhaust wrap. We're also going to talk about a little device called the M-Unit. You ever heard of it? It seems to be the only wiring solution people want on their bikes nowadays, and for good reason. If you're looking to mummify your pipes with a sweet header wrap, then we can't recommend DEI enough. Some of you might be asking yourself, why would I do that? Well, it's a performance thing, and it can look pretty cool too. Header wraps are designed to keep more heat inside the header, which increases exhaust gas temperatures, which raises exhaust speeds, lowering intake temperatures. And if you're still not sure why that's a good thing, cooler air is more dense, providing more oxygen for the explosions going on in that big metal thing under your gas tank. Plus, it looks cool, and we like it. But alas, all exhaust wraps are not alike. DEI Ti Series wrap is constructed from pulverized lava rock. Yes, friggin' lava, in order to give this material titanium-like strength and lasting durability with a cool woven carbon fiber look. This lava wrap is engineered to be stronger than typical glass fiber wraps for improved thermal performance and, of course, reliability. In addition, it's more flexible, making it really easy to work with, and ultimately allows for a tighter wrap. And you don't even have to wet it. As a bonus, it doesn't suck to work with. Anyone who has experience with fiberglass, whether insulation or previous header wrap, knows how much of an itchy pain in the butt it is. So, if you're inspired and want the wrap look and a little performance edge, visit us at DimeCityCycles.com. We have DEI Titanium wrap in black and tan in a number of different lengths to fit a single exhaust or 6 or 8. If you have actual titanium alloy headers, or just prefer shiny pipes but still need some heat protection for your tender vittles, pick up one of DEI's Titanium Series pipe shields. Now that you've seen the choices, what would you pick to dress the pipes on this CX? Would you have gone with a tan, black, or just left the pipes naked and afraid? Let us know in the comments below.
So the exhaust strap that we used here off the shelf here is like a really nice titanium wrap, and it's different to what I've used in the past. In the past I've used fiberglass wraps, and they're so itchy it ends up you have to cover yourself with all sorts, rubber gloves and everything, and even after that you end up with cuts and everything. This stuff was amazing, none of that at all, because it's all a metal weave. None of that fiberglassing, and no need to wet it or anything, just wrap it on straight away dry, and it was a wonder to work with. Bare hands, no issues.
Now that the CX is taking its final form, it's about time we start laying out the arteries that will eventually bring this bike to life. Antony picked some of the best parts in our catalog to wire up this tractor. A new Ricks Motorsports regulator rectifier, a set of Dyna coils, NGK plugs, new plug wires, a mighty little Antigravity 8-cell lithium battery, and of course, all the Motogadget goodness sprinkled throughout. This little guy is an M-Unit basic. There is another version of this controller called the M-Unit Blue, which has Bluetooth capabilities, but since we're trying to keep this build relatable and out of the stratosphere, we chose the very capable value-packed M-Unit Basic. This magic black box is equipped with 12 inputs, 10 outputs, and replaceable high-quality cable clamps. And because it's so compact, there's a ton of room left for activities. No other devices, relays, or boxes are needed as part of the wiring harness, which means pretty much anyone with a little electric experience can learn to wire up a bike with minimal time, materials, and effort. Now this little guy is built to last too. Made of thermosetting plastic, it's resistant to moisture, heat, cold, and vibrations, the pillars of a 4-season rider. Microprocessor operated and supervisor circuits guarantee the highest reliability. All switching activities are fast, wear-free, and nearly loss-free thanks to a state-of-the-art semiconductor, also known as magic. In the event of a rare hiccup, such as a short circuit or connection failed, the connection that's affected is instantly shut down. It's almost impossible to screw this thing up. So, Scooter, Daryl, the other Daryl, this is not a challenge. If this single gadget doesn't spark your plug, don't worry. Motogadget has an all-star lineup of accessories. In our video covering the Renthal bars and accessories, you'll remember we added some pretty sleek Motogadget control switches. Well, those switches are all wired to this M button. If you want to talk about magic, to make all 4 separate button functions work, they're all wired into this little guy inside the bars. Then, only one wire is run back to the M-Unit. One wire. Uno, single, stag, opposite of plural. Maybe I'm just a bike nerd, but this is the freaking future. Buck Rogers, eat your heart out.
The Motogadget was an interesting one to work with. I've never used a Motogadget before, but seeing how it works, and I've never really understood how it works. The beauty of it is you can use the M button, and that's when it becomes a game changer. Until the M button is plugged in, it's essentially a glorified fuse box in a way. Obviously it makes your wiring a lot cleaner, but essentially that is what it is. It's a fuse and relay box. The M button itself is where wonders happen. This one little button that you slot inside your handlebar allows you to do all your internals, all your switches and everything, all the wires running inside. And what you do with that is wire, for example, wire to the start button, and then you just ground it through the switch. That then allows every single signal to travel back to the M unit with one wire, and that's where the beauty of it works. You've just got one wire going to the switches, and that is a real game changer, I think. Without the M button, as good as the M unit is, the M button just pushes that little bit higher in quality and in ease as well.
Moving down the all-star bench brings us to the AMlock. The AMlock is an electronic ignition that comes with this fancy little key fob. One swipe to start your bike. I bet Richard Branson has one of these bad boys. We also added the sweet and discreet Motogadget M-Blaze pins for the front turn signals. Your directional intentions will be known with a set of these super bright indicators. Now, I know wiring any vehicle can seem a little daunting at times, but if you have any questions, remember you can always email our stellar tech team here at thecrew@dimecitycycles.com. Now, we really love seeing these old bikes on the road, so if it's just a few wires holding you up, drop us a line anytime. We're more than happy to guide you in the right direction to get your old iron taking new corners. I know, let's fire this freaking thing up already. Soon, Moto Padawan, soon. As most of you know by now, we're giving the CX500 tractor away at the Barber Vintage Fest the first weekend this coming October. And the deadline to enter to win with your $5 entry fee is September 30th, so just 1 month left. So after you're done grabbing all the parts you need for the next phase of your project at dimecitycycles.com, click the giveaway banner and enter for your chance to take this beast home. If you already entered, enter again. It's not cheating, I swear. There's no limit to the amount of entries you can stack in your favor. So increase your odds, skip that pumpkin spice whatever, and, help someone beat cancer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys here next time for another behind the scenes episode of the Speed Freaks Builder Series.